Welcome back. I am here with a very, very dear friend of mine,
Oh.
Dave Wingert. He is a media, radio personality,
I like it.
actor extraordinaire.
Sure.
Has been kind of coming in and out of the Omaha community for a few years, but you've been back for how long?
About 11 years now.
Okay, 11 years. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. But I have Dave on the show today. As many of you know, it is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. And just knowing Dave over the years and, knowing your relationship and how suicide has kind of come in and out of your life at a very young age, with your father.
Mm-hmm.
So, and thank you for coming on and talking about this. It's really personal.
Honey,
I mean,
it is personal.
Yeah.
I love talking about it because you reach a certain age where there's nothing to lose, and the more authentic you are, I'm learning that it helps people.
Yeah.
You had a guest on earlier, and you talking about that more people are feeling more comfortable talking, because it's very awkward talking to
Yeah.
someone who's going through thinking about suicide.
Yeah.
And whenever I read about teenage suicide, it's just the saddest.
yeah.
Yeah, when I was in college at Ohio University and found myself in broadcasting, my mother said to me, we were just taking a walk, and she said, "Oh, that's what your father did." And this was the first time she brought that subject up. And,
Wow.
and the father that I knew was Dave Wingert, who was a dry cleaner. And I said, "Who are we talking about?" And it was one of those moments, Andy, that you never forget. I don't think she did it quite appropriately, but she said, "Yeah, your father was in broadcasting and theater. And so what happened to him?" I asked, and she said, "Well, he came to the hospital the day you were born, saw you, went home and killed himself."
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So I was to learn later that that was kind of inappropriate, but now I see it as a blessing. It
Yeah.
still makes me sad on my birthday. I've heard a lot of melancholy.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm driving to the radio station in the morning or about to go on stage, I say, "Thanks, Dad. Thanks for the talent,"
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
I have, since I moved back to Omaha, gone through 2 bouts, as you know,
Yeah.
with, oh my God, severe anxiety-laced depression.
Right.
And when you go through that, it makes sense. It makes sense. You hear people say, "The world would be better off without me."
Right.
That's what you're feeling
Yes.
at that time.
Yes.
And you go to professionals, your family doctor, and he'll say, "Are you thinking about it?" I said, "Yes, definitely. So I need a little help here." This past time was the best, the one I went through about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Because I decided to just grab everything by the horns and say, okay, I need a really good psychiatrist
Yeah.
who will be in charge of my meds, and I need a good therapist.
Yeah.
I need to talk about it. And friends really help too, because I'm one who will call up friends and say, "I'm having a really rough time. I don't feel badly about discussing it."
Absolutely. And I think too, I think a lot of us, and I've had, thoughts and issues with that, which I won't go into right now, but, that's kind of been in and out of my life. And I've gotten a little bit better at realizing it, being able to reach out to people, being able to kind of know, okay, this is happening, it's going to pass.
You bring up the key that I heard this time, that this is not permanent.
Yeah.
That you're just going through, this is a bump in the road.
It can feel permanent.
Yes, it does.
On many levels.
Yeah.
But it's, the thing is that it's not. It's not. And
When I look back at this last bout, it seems lifetimes ago.
yeah.
Even though it was maybe 4 or 5
Yeah.
months ago. But getting, again, good professional help and getting on different meds,
Yeah.
really, it's like, how did I ever feel like
Yeah.
that? But at the time, you're right. It's the. Oh, I know. There was the church I went to in Seattle, and we had a minister, Kathy Ann Lewis. She's terrific, Center for Spiritual Living. And she'd say, it's yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And she said, the key phrase is, we're walking, we're not setting up tent here, you know, we're not setting up camp.
Yeah.
We're walking, and it's the shadow of, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It's an illusion. Because
Yeah.
the sun is there,
Right.
but the clouds are in front of the
Yeah.
sun.
Absolutely. Well, as we wrap up,
Yeah.
any final words? And again, thank you for sharing your story.
Oh, my pleasure. It sounds cliched, and the kids have latched onto it. It gets better.
Yeah,
It
but
gets better, and everybody is. If you feel like you still have a song to sing, that you still have light to reflect,
yeah,
there are lots of people here to help you.
yeah, there are lots of people.
Lots of people, and don't get lost in that self-pity,
Yeah,
because it hurts. It hurts at the,
It does.
the time. I don't like pain. I don't think anybody does.
no. But again, thank you. Wise words. I
don't know
so
how
appreciate, yeah,
Thank you.
so appreciate the friendship and you sharing.
Oh, yeah.
I just, so blessed to know you.
Me too. Me, you too.
Yeah,
Thanks,
so
son.
thank you. And thank you. We'll be right back.